It is officially Australia Day, but for many, the 26th of January is a day of pain.
January 26, better known as Australia Day, is Australia's national holiday. But this day has fell under a lot of controversy, with many Australians giving the holiday a new name.
Australia Day is dead!
We went to the streets of Perth to find out what Australians really think about Australia Day. Do you support Australia Day or Invasion Day?
I reckon it's both, bro.
Definitely Invasion Day.
Australia Day.
Australia Day?
Yeah.
Do you celebrate Australia Day?
Yeah, Australia Day.
So what does January 26 mean to you?
Yeah, January 26 has been utilised to control the way people think on this day.
Day on the boat, getting pissed.
What's a message you have to anyone today that is celebrating Australia Day and is ignoring the fact that it's Invasion Day?
Well, first, so TJ is my name. I'm actually an extraterrestrial, so I'm not from this planet. I'm not Australian. So
Actually, I'm a Filipino. Yeah. Originally I'm from Philippines, so yeah.
You're from Philippines. Well, how long did you move here?
13 years here.
Like, I enjoy getting out with me boys, getting out with the kids and having a good time.
I think people need to look at, all what we've stolen from the Aboriginal people, their land, their culture, all the killing that happened, and maybe reflect on how we could become a better society.
How do you feel about everyone saying it's Invasion Day?
It's not, it's Australia Day.
They're celebrating Australia Day for the wrong reasons, really. I mean, they should be celebrating that our people are standing strong.
I believe that having it on a day like today, which should be a day of mourning, is more segregating Australia than bringing it together. Do you believe it is Invasion Day, or are you very strong that it's Australia Day?
I don't really give a shit. It's just a public holiday for me. Not really, nah. It's Australia Day, it has been, I suppose, since I've known it.
So let me say that I'm a visitor, a sojourner, if you like.
I don't represent it as Invasion Day. I represent it as day to represent the day rather than Invasion Day.
But time's gone on, bro. And it's not just a day. You think about it. It's fucking not just a day, it's like months.
Do you believe a change of date would really be that bad, though?
I don't know, mate. Depends on who you're talking to, I suppose.
Well, what do you think?
I'm just Mitch.
You're just Mitch?
Yeah,
just Mitch thoughts?
Mitch, yeah.
Are you very happy that you're Australian? Are you proud to be Australian?
Bloody oath, mate.
I'm only a baby extraterrestrial, you might say. Like, I've only recently emerged from, because I just lived like you. I was just like you, man.
Yeah.
It's like, I grew up like you. Like Christians would say you're born again. Mm-hmm. It's sort of like that. It's like you're born again as an alien.
How are you celebrating today? What are you doing?
Drinking a piece of blood, go see the family, have a couple of beers and watch the Sky Show.
Because we've just been to the Invasion Day rally before, and everyone's had a very different opinion to you. There's been a lot of people saying it's Invasion Day, and that today, because I saw a statistic that we are the only country in the world that celebrates our colonisation. Well, me personally, I do believe it's Invasion Day, and I think that it's the date of doing it on the day that Australia was colonised is where the problem arises. And I think that if we did it maybe tomorrow, day before, it would change it. It'd make so many people happy, and then everyone would feel more comfortable celebrating.
I don't see the point of changing the date. I really don't see the point. I'm all for if we change the day then. If it suits anyone, then change the date.
That's perfect. And that to me, I think that changing the date will make all the difference for a lot of people.
Change the date. If it works for anyone, then all I want is everyone to be happy.
I was quite confronted by technology, like I'm not into all that, I rather just talk to people or, sit down and read a book.
I just read feminism literature.
That's all right. Yeah, look.
6'3" feminist, by the way.
So, hey, let's change it to a couple of days down the track where that's not necessarily the day we landed, but where there was the most casualties. Sure, if that makes them happy, do it.
I think that it would just make a big difference for a lot of people's lives. And yeah, maybe some people wouldn't be completely happy, and it's a small step in a longer scheme. I think that changing a day wouldn't be that bad, and that way, exactly. And you just care about your public holiday.
Well, to a certain extent, mate.
I've heard a lot of people saying that they want today, January 26th, as a day of mourning for the Aboriginal people.
Yeah, my mum and my dad think that I'm their son, and I thought I was their son too, until an idea came into my mind, and that idea became dominant, and I thought, actually, I think I'm a daughter.
Right, well, thank you very much. Do you have a phone on you? Or
Oh, the police confiscated it. They seized it, is their term.
why'd they confiscate it?
Look, it's all sorts of argy-bargy. I don't have any trouble with anybody, but they seem to have an issue with me. Extraterrestrials are a bit of a handful for them, let's just put it that way.
Right, hello, who are we here with today?
Max.
Hello, Max. And this is the owner of Unlaced Store.
Yes, sir.
And who are you?
Tyson.
Hello, Tyson and Max. So what are you guys doing in the city today? Obviously, just opened your new store.
Yeah, correct. And then we also came down to the rally for a little bit today, checked it out, supported a little bit, see what was happening, see the movement, which was really good to see. It was really good to hear some of the elders as well share their space or, their peace of mind on it as well, because I think it's a very, very controversial thing, and people are stuck in the middle to know what to follow.
I'd say as well, people aren't just celebrating, Australia. At the end of the day, they're celebrating genocide as well, and it's a worldwide genocide too. It's not just happening here. Obviously, with the rally, they were supporting Palestine as well, so I think it's something like the whole world needs to understand, not just Australians, so.
Yeah, and I really like that you guys have that outlook, because I feel there's a lot of people out there that still aren't willing to see what is actually going on and ignoring it so they can go get drunk with their mates and throw beers off the side of their boat and kill jellyfishes. But yeah, back to your opening and obviously stuff like that. So I've noticed you guys have moved a few times. Why is that?
So I'm only 20 years old. It's quite hard to get a permanent lease at this age, especially when you don't have all the money in the world. So we've just been doing pop-up shops to try keep a store open for the meantime and building towards getting a brick and mortar, which will be more permanent lease. So yeah, that's somewhat why we have been moving around, and we hope to have a permanent store within the next 2 to 3 years. It's just a slow process.
20 is crazy, like a small business owner as well. So how did you get into owning Unlaced?
I'll be frankly quite honest. I was quite a troubled kid. I was always mucking around in high school, always suspended, always in trouble with police and my mates. So it was about making the people proud around me, but also doing something that I feel proud in myself to do, and to come home and see mum and dad actually have a smile on their face, because I think you get very caught up when you're around this age, or 16, 15, you're very unsure what to do with your life. And for me, it was just that turning point to change my life and make people proud and make myself proud.
That's a great thing that you've actually opened a store that is actually quite popular. I know a lot of people that talk about Unlaced Store, especially since there was also a lot of competitors in this market, I feel, especially in this area with Fluent, Head to Soul, stuff like that. And I feel that you've actually done quite well as only a small business. And because a lot of my friends, one of my friends, his name's Louis, he loves shoes, he loves Jordan 4s, whatever. And he was talking about he really enjoys your store because of the price differences, I'm pretty sure. Because also, I think Fluent taxed him a lot of money once. Yeah.
So I'm the owner of Famous Promotions, so we're an entertainment and talent agency. We run events, help promote for other brands and stuff like that as well. And then I also manage some artists, make music myself, but also DJs, photographers, videographers,
That's cool.
Yeah. So we pretty much try to collaborate quite a bit. Try to bring in 2 different cultures with music and shoes, and sometimes we do stuff with cars as well, so yeah.
Mama, tell us what the hell is going on.
Subscribe to Garry Barry.